back trying to find out about this murder. We're still in the same spot. Okay, I'll walk around. Can I go in there? No, it's locked. Not like locked, I can do something with that. Oh man, that lady left her favorite jacket in there.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector? My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know? You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed. Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons. Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split. If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Damn. I'm a freelance captain changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so. Ah yes, we are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so
Because
we
she's dead.
needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you.
Maybe you
Simply
should
call
have...
the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Maybe I should have looked... been able to see her stuff in her room. But
Which
okay.
authorized floor can I bring you to?
Oh.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor.
Okay.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Thank you. Oh. Of course, you... Wait, what? What? I was like, oh, they have a Sam. No, they have my Sam. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me. I do not. Spacer's Choice has that market cornered. Back to
Damn!
the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation. Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something.
So after I talked to the guy, I had to get off for a little bit, and then when I came back, I thought I recorded going to the orchard, but I apparently did not. So we went across a little bridge to the orchard. We immediately saw a little gift shop area where we met an incredibly chipper, happy lady, and she has a little slug on the side of her neck. And so that will come into play later. I think we went ahead and met the head honcho guy who like works right across from her, and he's like mad at Sublight, and he thinks Sublight is trying to sabotage them instead of Underground. Sublight's like, no, it's not us. Your people just suck. And then we walk a little further than that, and we find a maze. And the maze is part of this Rizzo's Choice challenge. You have to go through the maze to find an original vodka they made. And you'll see that there's like 3 people that want it. So that's basically where we're going to be when you see the gameplay again. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do except like redo it, and I don't want to do that. So either accept my apology or just watch someone else. I don't know. Bye.
I'm glad you're back. The sooner I gain your assistance, the sooner I can leave these miserable outdoors and return to my temperature-controlled office. I'm sure you have questions. I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise. The chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen.
Alan's dead, but Rizzo hasn't formally canceled the contest.
Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum Original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
You can't find it, can you?
I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and losing money. This was no doubt a desperate bid to regain some lost clout.
Okay.
That, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Why work for a promotion when sabotage takes half the time and a quarter of the effort?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not familiar with that saying.
Technically, I sue not on behalf of Forest Mills, but for my own benefit. In arbitration, it might be difficult to argue that this contest is designed to slight Forest Mills. However, as it so happens, if my lawsuit takes a chunk out of their savings, then I can collect while also damaging their capital. It's a mutual win. I make millions, Rizzo's falls further from the board's good graces, and Forest Mills products look that much more valuable compared to Rizzo's trash.
Hmm.
Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's has no interest in giving their property, however old, away for free.
Come on, Captain, it'll be fun. Not like they got Mantiqueens waiting around the corner or anything.
Do they?
I'm glad you're feeling confident, but this maze is deadly by design. And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want anyone sneaking away with their prize. The place is mined and rife with murderous mechanicals.
Hmm.
Two buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who has perhaps never had an original idea in her life and hopes to pass the original off as her own.
Okay.
Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we worked together, but she wouldn't hear of it. It must be hers alone, it seems.
Okay, I'll go get your price.
Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for the original as well.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Hi,
Greetings.
Selena.
Have you brought your auto-mechanical to the service technician lately?
Give it! None of your business, lady.
No need to get testy. Everyone forgets maintenance from time to time. Judging by this exchange, I presume you are not the person I was waiting here to meet.
No, and I didn't have the sneaking skills to say it was a code.
Never used a cipher phrase before?
No.
Not sure if that makes you more or less trustworthy. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
I'm pretty sure she's hiding something. And I'm not sure I want to know what it is.
I take offense to that, I
Don't.
think. Shh, not so loud. Ah, damn it. I guess you already know.
Yeah, we're
I
in
am
the
indeed
fucking
looking for
maze
the
together.
prize. You've caught me.
We're in the beginning of the fucking maze together, bitch. Where else would you be here for? Besides getting plowed. So unless you're here for an orgy, I think we're all here for the same thing.
What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you.
Mm.
I'm after the Spectrum original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations. No. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal. Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back and take the bottle the moment you turn away?
I never
Give me
thought
the
that. Now
original
that you
and your
say that, now
actions
I
will
wonder that
actually
about you.
matter. I can promise you that.
How?
Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. But the one here is either senseless or acting very well. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. or they were found out and hurled off the side of Eridanos. It's a risk of the business. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admittedly, I'm a little wary of all the explosions I keep hearing.
Yeah, I would be too.
Think fast.
Okay. Who exactly are you?
Nobody of consequence. Think of
Same.
me as an archivist. I
Not
collect that
same.
which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot.
Hmm.
Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows.
Bye, Z. Bye. Okay, let's see. I want to progress, but at the same time, you know, it's any video game, you want to see everything. Oh. Is there like a reason to go into opposite directions? I keep just imagining that in the wrong direction there's gonna be like just like a box of stuff.
Here we go!
I'll show you happiness. I just wanted to make you.
Who are these people? Rapturing Host.
Can't get past that armor!
Oh, it's a... Oh, cool. Oh shit, I died. Oopsie. Continue, please. Halcyon Helen dead? Not Halcyon Helen.
Here we go.
Who's you hitting?
Armor's too strong! Hit it with something else!
Covering you!
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Something
Here they
funning
come.
me out.
Oh look, stuff that I can't
What's
take.
wrong, Brendo? Come here.
Take cover!
Thanks.
To shreds, you say?
Oh god, I fucked this up. Spray and pray, baby.
I am a
So damn good in my life. I just wanted to.
Oh wait, who are you? Emily?
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally or projectile vomiting, think you could do me a favor? I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Do you happen to have any ideas?
I'm sure I do. Uh, As it so happens, I freelance as a product design consultant. My advice isn't cheap.
Wow, a real consultant. And I
Uh,
have the good fortune for you to luck into me. I'd be delighted to pay you. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the
mhm.
product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot.
I'll take it, baby. How about Rainbow Ice, Volatile Vodka, Destined Dreams by Glacial. Yep, I'll go with Distilled Dreams by Glacial
Wow,
Age.
that sounds great! I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes.
I really don't give a fuck, as long as you get paid.
Hell no! Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner? Because I sure don't.
Hmm.
Hey, when a body hasn't contributed to her R&D team in what feels like months, she starts to pursue any leads that come her way. I tested into this job, same as anyone else, but there was a malfunction with the testing equipment during my final assessment. Makes me think that maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No matter what the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little sistis, pustules that pop, or my no muss, no fuss biodegradable bullets.
Biodegradable love those. All the firepower and eventually.
What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Always figured my products were niche. That is, unpopular, unknown, and unprofitable. Nice to hear it ain't always so. Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halcyon and Helen? My eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse engineer it and make it Glacial Age's own.
So you're just gonna steal somebody else's formula? I probably should have seen this coming by now.
You
Ooh,
really
this
should have.
is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production. Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration serial Lawful Labelle. Rizzo steals, Spacer's Choice steals, Auntie Cleo steals. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive. Reckon not. I've seen a couple of folks as out of place as, well, me. One's a lawyer. You can tell by the smell of cigarettes, booze, and tears. Must sense there's a lawsuit to be found with the original. On principle, I don't want him to get it. Also, ran into a woman with a funny look in her eye. Plain told me she wanted the prize so she could stick it on a shelf. Hell's the use in that. Shelf ain't gonna help nobody. Looks like the others are getting a little more aggressive. I know it's asking a lot, but maybe you could find it for me instead? Help out a struggling R&D developer?
I actually don't
It's these damn puzzle
know
hedges.
why.
I don't know what
I
I
don't know
look
which
like, but
one
I
I
reckon
went
it
out.
ain't like a scrapper. That place is fit to burst with mines and killer machines. No doubt the work of my rivals. Better no one can get to the original if they can't have it.
Good luck.
My oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight?
Goodbye.
Opening fire! Gotta find a hole in the armor!
Nice one!
Oh, nice. I got a trophy.
That ain't working! Covering you!
Thanks. Ooh, nice. Okay. Wait, what? Can't be that way. Came from that way. Guess there's this way.
Inside voices.
Oh, dead body. The treasure must be near. I can almost smell it. Well, I could if I had any sensation in my nose or mouth. I've been eating purple berries for the last day and thought at first they were pleasant and lovely. Lately, it's been harder to work my jaws to chew them. 6 of us entered this maze under the pretense of a friendly hunt for the maze's secrets, but only a fool would take them at face value. Carter got us lost in only a few hours, and when Sydney and some of the others became abrasive, I decided to be proactive. Fewer people to split their words with. Before I shot him, Carter claimed that it wasn't worth it, that the treasure could be shared. He must have been desperate indeed if he thought I would fall for the same trick twice. Whatever the case, I'm sure I'll be up and searching again. I will find the treasure or I will die trying. Well, you're never gonna believe this. Which one happened? It was the die trying. It was for sure the die trying. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. I mean, oopsie. I'm sure better people could have happened to. Okay, so that's... Huh. I hope someone out there is not lost. Because I sure as fuck am. Okay, I blew that one. I've been here. Looks like I murdered these people. Been here. I took all that stuff. Hmm. Okay. Now that I put the little quest up, I can see it's somewhere that way. What are those supposed to be? Just decor? Okay. I guess I answered my own question. Well, haven't been here, that's for sure. But I've been there. So I've been nearby, but not this. Ah!
Those.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rissos and should not be in common use.
Looks like the person who took the original didn't hide the tracks so well. I'm actually gonna go with, imagine I just took off my glasses like I'm in CSI Miami, okay? Time to have a word with this botanist. Wham! Beep, beep. And then the CSI Miami intro starts yelling at you. Congratulations, Explorer. You've reached the center of the Purpleberry Puzzle Hedges. The certificate entitles you to a 5% discount on certain Rizzo products of select Rizzo machines. Note the promise of discount is non-binding. Any failure to find Rizzo's vending machines accepting said discount are the responsibility of the holder, not the Rizzo's Corporation. Any attempt to force a discount or dispute the grounds of this certificate's discount will be prosecuted to the full extent of lethal force. Basically, here's 5% off. Good luck finding a place that'll take it. We will kill you if you try and force this down. We will kill you. Ooh, stuff to sell.
I was hoping that by the time you came back, I'd have a better idea for my product name. No luck, unfortunately. Hi there. Nice to see you again.
What the fuck was wrong with the name I came up with?
Ain't great news, but I'm glad you've got a direction. I don't have much of a backup plan if you don't find this thing.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I thought that I could steal those. Anyway. Still lost. Oh, there's the lawyer. I walked right
I'm
past him.
glad you're back. The sooner I gain your assistance, the sooner I can leave these miserable outdoors and return to my temperature-controlled office.
I
I'm
mean,
sure you have questions. You do? I should have expected that things wouldn't be as easy as they looked. Well, let me know if you find any other
yeah, I mean,
information.
it's corporate espionage, not your mom.
Great day for a starship ride, is it not? Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. Better than a burning barrel filled with Spectrum Original bottles, I suppose. Follow your lead. Keep an eye out for fakes.
Goodbye. I was just curious what would happen if I talked to them about the fact that there was no vodka there. Anyway, we gotta go kill these things over here.
Onyx performing and security investigated. We're not getting through. Performing.
I am a storm! No! Protect her!
13-4.
Shield confirmed!
Investigating.
That's some tough armor!
I see a nail!
I'll show you happiness! I just wanted to let no one bring me down! I just want to be your friend! Did I hear something? Got it! Can't get past that armor!
Okay, so we found a parasite. That was interesting.
I can't hear you laughing!
What the fuck?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, there's a door.
Me? Incoming! I can't hear you laughing! I just want to be your friend!
Okay. Okay, nothing over here. Oh, there's... Damn it, I did that again. Anything over here? Let's go into the purple zone. What is that?
Incoming! Not
Primals?
getting through! Here I go!
They're drunk? They're drunk?
To shred? Can't get past that armor!
I'll fix you right up!
Thank you.
Explosives won't work!
Okay. There we go. Ooh. Vodka.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. There we go. A nice picnic. Oh, it's cute too. This is a keycard for the Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you are reading this warning anywhere other than the RR and DD labs, please return it to the RR and DD labs for an only moderate extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. Okay, I mean, as long as it's just a mild reduction of working fingers. I think that's very generous.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
And next to a corpse.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I'm assuming it's more footprints. If it's more footprints, yep. Okay. What's this? I don't think that was the footprints, because it's like way over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards. Chemical makeup of substance, 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the Purpleberry Orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Okay. Anything need to be reloaded? Because I have a feeling I'm going to kill that person. Yep.
Incoming!
Nice work!
Here goes nothing!
I am a storm!
No, more parasites.
Pass that armor! Corrosion won't work!
Yeah. I mean, except that person that said they wanted to make me smile. They're definitely not alright. Mock apple. Ooh. 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 Stealing so many things.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Huh. Last user summer's Anna occupation intern activity exterminator auto mechanical target setting reset success. User recording. Finally, you darn thing. Now, how do I? Activity exterminator automatic. Okay, so Summers fucked up and accidentally set the No targets set, priority set in 10 minutes, auto defaulting to all. Yields are up by 0.0003%. Conclusion, the new fertilizer import from Edgewater is working wonderful. Okay, so this one, let me look at the other ones real quick. Okay. Strange day today. Left the shackle and to find a fellow I've never seen before, standing up front, had his hands deep in his pockets and was looking at me with an odd, hungry kind of expression. Said he was either a slug or worked for him, which caused me no small amount of confusion. Don't have time to ask for clarification because he immediately started asking me for donations to keep the orchards running. First time I'd seen a con man try to convince me shopkeep that he's actually the one minding the store. Hardly needs saying, but I took my claw rake and chased him off. Here's hoping I don't hear from that loon again. Okay. So, what did we learn? One, I keep accidentally hitting that button, and I'm not very good at that. But two, we learned that the person that was supposed to choose the automechanical targeting system fucked up and set it to all by default on accident. What else did we learn? We learned that someone came
Timeline
by saying
discrepancy
that they
detected
either
nearby.
worked for slugs or were a slug, and that they wanted donations to keep the orchard running.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Which is interesting. So,
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected.
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost. Are you wondering about that omnipresent warm and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed Cystipig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life. Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case
yeah.
of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible. Remember, you are part of the Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
Okay. So you guys are aerosolizing shit? Carter Reynolds.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife?
Yes.
No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years
And I
ago.
came back, bitch.
Conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must
And
be
I
the
came
new,
back.
groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who
How do you
are
know?
you?
You were right the first time. I've returned from beyond the grave to exact my revenge.
Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Oh, this poor fella's lost his wits.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna. Though you do smell a bit like her, like blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day.
I imagine.
Seems I'm not as young as I feel.
I found this bottle at the heart of the puzzle gate since
Oh,
it's
there
yours.
that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt.
Found it real close to where I should have found the original. Strange, huh?
I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git.
What do you want the original for?
I didn't want it for anything. I needed to keep it safe. Rizzo's almost never makes mistakes, but offering a classified original product to the public for free? Any upstart might grab it and use it to make Rizzo's look bad, or steal it to make a new product offshoot, or, law forbid, start a lawsuit of some kind.
3 for
Better
3,
I
baby.
hold on to it.
You taking the original makes it seem like Rizzo's lied about a prize, which is fraud.
Damnation, hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, you didn't, bitch.
Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess not, if it'll cause the company more trouble. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
What would you do with it, though?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is it just footprints? Yeah, it's just footprints. Oh, shit. Ah, he didn't see a thing. It said steal, and I stole it. And then I realized it after that it said steal.
You're fast.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's probably just footprints. I was supposed to go that way and follow the footprints, but I didn't. Because I don't follow orders.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Needles. Sure, I don't think those needles had a cap, but what's the worst that could happen? Bloodborne diseases? I'll be fine. Ooh, I can pick that. More stuff to steal. More needles to hazardously use without second thought. More drugs. Actually, those last two things I think were bypass shunts. Get out. Part of this note are illegible due to dirt and crushed purple-berry smudges. The writing you can make out is as follows. Helen, I know I told you I'd stumble onto the scoop of the lifetime, but neither of us could have guessed just how deep this would go. Now some slug from the docks is looking for me, asking questions. It's time to get out. Do you hear me? Don't waste time packing. Just go. As soon as you read this, you'll know where to meet me. Tonight, 10 p.m. 10 p.m.? Yes. In the Grand Ballroom. If I don't show, take the next ship out of here and don't look back. B. Interesting, interesting. Good thing I wanted to steal stuff. I think you are someone I need to murder.
Can't get past that armor!
This reeks of unhappy. Not gonna let no one bring me down.
A bunch of slugs at a place that sells
Everyone
drinks,
all right?
or manufactures drinks. Very Futurama. There's an episode where they go to Slurm? Is it Slurm? They go to the manufacturer. They have like a Willy Wonka episode where they go to the fuck, what's it called? Where you make the product, the factory, and then it was just like a big old thing like that, just shitting out the stuff. I better leave this episode here. We haven't got much progress done, but there's been a lot of
Just
talking.
once I'd like to investigate a corporation without having to trod through the nightmare that is their R&D department.
Okay. See you next time. Bye.